Think for a moment. If you speak just a few words with someone, can they really understand what kind of person you are? Many of us believe that our personality is seen through our appearance or our status. But in reality, when we speak, we don't just express words, we reveal ourselves through them. Just a single sentence is enough for what's inside the mind to come out. Our tone, our choice of words, the way we speak, all of these silently send a message to others. What kind of person you are, what your mindset is, what your true identity is, they all get revealed through your words. A very simple-looking incident strongly brings out this hidden truth behind our speech. What you are about to see now may feel ordinary, but it has the power to completely change the way you look at life. Listen carefully, because somewhere in this story, you will see yourself, and by the end of it, you will begin to think about yourself in a completely new way. One day, a king went hunting into the forest, along with his minister and his attendant. Lost in the excitement of the hunt, they went deep into the forest. After some time, when they looked around, they could no longer find their way. They didn't know which direction to go. The forest was silent, a gentle wind was blowing, and slowly, fatigue and anxiety began to rise within them. At that moment, a blind sage was seen sitting peacefully under a large tree nearby. The king looked at his attendant and said, "Go, ask him." The attendant quickly went forward and said loudly, "Hey, has anyone passed this way? Which direction is the path?" The sage calmly replied, "My friend, no one has passed this way." The attendant looked for a moment, said nothing, and came back. Then, on the king's instruction, the minister went to the sage. He walked slowly, folded his hands, and said, "Respected sir, we seem to have lost our way. Has anyone passed from here?" The sage replied, "Minister, no one has passed from here." The minister quietly returned as well. Finally, the king himself walked toward the sage. With respect, he bowed and said, "Revered one, we have lost our way. Please, guide us." The sage replied, "Your Majesty, do not worry. Walk straight along this path, and soon you will reach the right direction." The king, surprised, asked, "Sir, you are blind. How did you recognize who we are without even seeing us?" The sage smiled gently and began to speak. "Your Majesty, not just you, your minister and your attendant came to me before you. Their words revealed who they were. First, your attendant came and said, 'Hey, has anyone passed this way? Which direction is the path?' In his words, I could sense arrogance and rudeness. I understood it was an attendant. Then your minister came and said, 'Respected sir, we have lost our way. Has anyone passed from here?' In his words, I could sense respect. I understood it was a minister. And now you came and said, 'Revered one, we have lost our way. Please guide us.' In your words, I could sense humility, calmness, and responsibility. Your words themselves clearly told me that you are a king. The way a person speaks reveals who they truly are." The sage explained to the king that words are the true mirror that reflect a person. Blessing them for a safe journey, the sage sent them on their way. The king bowed respectfully, and along with his minister and attendant, continued forward on the path. In our lives, many times, we don't really think about what we are saying, but the world understands us only through our words. A small incident, 3 different people, the same question. On the surface, it may seem very ordinary, but if you observe deeply, the answer may be the same, but the meaning is never the same. It becomes an observation, a reflection of our behavior, a mirror. In the end, without even realizing how much about ourselves we reveal, this incident shows it clearly. Respect is heard in words. Arrogance is also heard in words. Humility, values, personality, everything reflects through the way we speak. And those very words clearly define what kind of person you are, what your mindset is, what your true identity is. What this incident teaches us is a very simple yet powerful truth. Every word we speak is creating our identity. So, before you speak, pause for a moment. Because it's not just your words, your identity, your personality, and even your future are being shaped by them.